Now, it's one of the most spectacular shows in the night sky, and tonight, as the Perseid meteor shower reaches its peak, it could be even more magnificent than usual. Thanks to a new moon, the skies are darker, making the shower more visible. In about half an hour, if you're lucky enough to have clear skies, look north and you could catch it. Many of you have been sending in pictures over the last few nights. Well worth having a look. Well, that is all from us. Now on BBC One, it's time for the news where you are. Good night. Good evening and welcome to the BBC News at 6. Flights from Sharm el-Sheikh to the UK have been suspended tonight amid fears that the Russian plane that crashed at the weekend was brought down by a bomb. 224 people, almost all of them Russians, were killed on Saturday when their plane crashed shortly after takeoff from the holiday resort of Sharm el-Sheikh. Tonight, a team of British experts are on their way there to review security arrangements in place. The Prime Minister will chair a meeting of the Cobra Emergency Committee shortly. Our security correspondent Frank Gardner reports. The Home Secretary has announced plans to give the police more power to check what people are doing online. Internet providers would have to keep records of people's basic online history and then hand it over if required. It's all part of a sweeping overhaul of Britain's investigatory powers, an overhaul which the government says will improve accountability and oversight. Our security correspondent Gordon Carrera reports. The government has again insisted it will not allow its military bases on Cyprus to become part of a new route for migrants and refugees into Europe. It follows protests by more than 100 people who came ashore close to RAF Akrotiri. They've been told their asylum claims must be processed by Cyprus and not the UK. They're being detained at a camp close to the British base. Ed Thomas is there. Good evening. In the last few minutes, the government has announced a temporary suspension on all British flights into and out of the Egyptian holiday resort of Sharm el-Sheikh. The decision's been taken amid fears that the Russian plane which crashed at the weekend, killing more than 220 people, was brought down by a bomb. 20,000 Britons are currently in Sharm el-Sheikh. It's not clear how or when they will be able to return home. Our first report tonight is from our security correspondent Frank Gardner. Political editor Laura Koonsberg is in Downing Street. Laura, the government's decision has taken airlines and passengers by surprise. How much more have you learned about it? Well, Egypt has reacted angrily tonight to Britain's decision to suspend flights, saying it is premature. Our chief international correspondent Lise Doucette is in the Egyptian capital, Cairo. Lise. So fears are now growing that IS militants may have planted a bomb on the Russian plane which was heading for St. Petersburg. Our correspondent Sarah Rainsford is in St. Petersburg for us tonight. Sarah.